What's good, y'all?
What's up? We back.
What's good, y'all?
Alternate universe. We doing this thing. We here. It is Making Moguls.
You feel what I'm saying? Where you either win with us,
or you watch us win. It's your guy, Sir Vision Wednesday.
the one and only.
AKA Cosmic.
And if you can't find me, you're not looking hard enough. You feel me?
And to my right, or your left, the amazing, my co-host every week.
Ooh. What's good, y'all? What's good? It's your girl Empress, where the energy is tasted and the love is felt. And y'all already know, this is the mogul team. The home of the hustlers here in the Monday studio. And we got something special. We got a jack of all trades. And it's Women's Month. Y'all already know we coming with the heavy handers, big bosses only in the building, leaders, queen in her own right. The amazing, the multi-talented, multifaceted, boss, entrepreneur, mini Jack see a trade. VJ, may you do the honors, please.
I would like to welcome the amazing, the mogul, heavy hitter, Rashida Wallace. Let's get into the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
It's beautiful.
Yo, we blessed.
We're blessed to have you here.
We grateful. We really grateful.
Thank you.
Y'all already know how we start the Mondays. Small wins equal our big wins that equal ultimate gratitude and ultimate blessings of pouring in our cup. Feel what I'm saying? So y'all know we gonna start the week, our show, with the small wins that got us. That's gonna get us to the big wins. Overcome these obstacles.
Let's do it.
All right. My small win this week, y'all. Let me tell you, I was writing. I took some time to really tune into my craft, and I got booked for a women's empowerment event, a women's empowerment brunch this Sunday, which is really dope. Shout out to Cradle for the alley oop on that. I'm really, really excited. First, this is my first time publicly speaking.
Oh, nice.
Again, I feel like every time I get booked, I always end up publicly speaking. But to get booked, yo, listen, I've seen your work. You're a spoken word artist. This is who's gonna be in the building. I want you to be on this platform. That's that. I was like, yeah, of course. Then my boy Cradle put me in a room, and I'm like, okay, of course. I love that. So that's my small win. Just staying consistent. Just my universe is responding to what I'm doing in those steps. Me writing opened the door to okay, you looking at your gifts that I'm giving you. Let me give you this. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
I
beautiful.
love it.
Who's next?
So I guess I'll go. My small win this week. My small win was I really found a way to bless my people.
I love that.
That was my small win.
Yeah, he was Santa Claus this week, y'all.
I was dropping out a lot of things this week.
He was Santa.
And to continue that. On the road to 1,000. So if y'all don't know, I do a lot of things, right? And one of the things I do is travel, right? A travel agent, do a lot of different travel stuff. And so for the giveaway, we're gonna bless when we hit 1,000 subscribers on
Yes.
YouTube. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna pick 3 of the winners that if you after the stream check our Instagram or our Facebook, and you'll see the ways to get in, and you will be entered to win. 3 of them will win a 3-day, 2-night stay in different select locations. We got locations all over the place.
Feel what I'm saying?
You go to Vegas, you go to Miami. You got some other places on that list too.
You feel what I'm saying?
Turks and Caicos, maybe?
You
Maybe I don't know. Yeah, that I might do when we get to 10,000.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
We
want
go
to
to
do
Texas.
that.
We sending you over nationally first, and then when we blow up, baby, we taking y'all internationally.
Hey.
I could do that right now, but I'm feeding y'all a little bit.
Yeah. Stay loyal to us. We all gonna win.
We all gonna win. I told you, you're gonna win with us and you watch us win. And I got some travel stuff for you too, so you're gonna get blessed too.
Yeah.
Blessed too. I'm telling you, we got close this week, and it's beautiful.
Santa ain't play. Santa ain't coming.
Listen, we taking this business to the next level,
Yes.
and we enjoying our time with it.
All
Fact.
right.
That's how we do it.
Fact.
Love it. Love it.
Catch a flight, baby.
Catch a flight. That's the business, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
That's a small plug. Catch a flight, baby. That's how we do it.
we like that.
Okay.
That was sexy.
So let's hear. What's your small win?
Well, my small win, like is all about first is waking up, put my feet to the ground, on the ground, not under. So that's one of the things. And of course, just able to as you say, of course, blessings come as you said, and blessings are given out. It's kind of like that with me altogether. Teaching people, motivating people, inspiring others, just to do great and do better, and
Right.
up with the movements I've been making. So, in all aspects, from land buying, development, to music, to PR marketing, to business consulting, to just everything.
You was lining up your affairs.
Yeah, that's all. Yes.
That's a boss one, y'all.
That's a big boss one. I love to hear it. That's why I'm glad we brought you in the building. So we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into what was the making of this mobile. Okay.
Fact.
So we know you're multifaceted. You've conquered many different lanes. And so what was the lane that really inspired you?
The first is being a singer-songwriter.
Right.
That was the first.
Yeah.
Me doing that just opened up my eyes and wanted to know more about behind the scenes of being in front, like what goes on behind. And that's when I started learning the A&R, working at A&R departments, Motown, MCA Records, younger, and then learning the marketing, branding, PR when I started to do shows and decide, hey, this is what I want to do.
Right.
At the age of 12, 13, I was like, that's what I want to do. And I don't want to have a 9 to 5.
Right.
So God has been great.
At
My
12?
ancestors been, yeah.
At 12, you was like, listen.
I'm gonna sign these
I
contracts.
know I can't pay no taxes yet, but I know my tax bracket gonna look a little different.
Fact. No, fact.
Well, it took me a minute to get to the 6-figure part. Yeah, it took me a minute. But you know what? A minute, whether it's right after 99999, but when you got to that extra penny, it's like, okay.
It's never when the seed is planted, is when you bear the fruit.
Yes. And it's, I've been bearing on it. No, but there's quite a few things. But at the end of the day, of course, we've all made mistakes. And really not made mistakes. I mean, God teach you a learning lesson, you don't always keep the coin you get, because I have a big heart, and I've learned. I just run through it. Oh, what you need? Oh, I got you. Oh, I
felt that.
And I just was giving. And I'm like, damn, I ran through what? So I had to find ways to kind of like write some stuff off. So I was like, wait, did I do this? But at the end of the day, everything that I do is never for Rashida Wallace. It's like I do it
For the nation.
the people, for the nation. That's like, I don't know. It sounds weird to some people, but
Nah, those that's meant to get it is meant to get it. Those that's meant to like sow seeds is really never really when you bear that fruit. It's about sowing that seed and watching it blossom, but it got to go through the seasons.
yeah.
So you just went through the seasons of planting the seeds. You watched the weeds come. You taking the weeds out. You replanted the pot. And like now you're bearing the fruit of how the gardens blossom. So like you multifaceted.
Thank you.
Like you really a talented queen on the aspect of like what don't you do? You are a singer, you're a songwriter, you are a marketing genius. Also what's really big, talking about nation building, you help people get their land.
Yes.
You help the 40 acres and a mule you talking about. We got the queen in the building. You feel what I'm saying? Tap into that. So, how did you like say, all right, I'm gonna put singing on a little hold, and then you branch into all of these different avenues that takes up so much time. That takes up so much energy?
Well, it's kind of like I got into I was doing like marketing, branding for myself because I didn't have the coins to pay anybody to do it for me at the time.
Right.
So I just did it myself as I started performing in 2003. And then I was like, you know what? Okay, a lot of people say, hey, who's on your team? They're doing whatever. You got a great team. I'm like the team with me.
No, right. You don't want to tell the people.
Yeah. And I'm like, I said, well, thank you. And I thought about it. I always sat back. I was like, you know what? Everybody likes what I'm doing, but they don't know it's me.
Right.
Okay, cool. Now that I'm doing it and I'm doing it right, I'm gonna turn this into a coin. So all of a sudden, I'm helping. I'm kind of like helping certain artists, up and coming artists. I'm like, okay, they're like my little guinea pigs. I'm like, let me just, do this, throw that in. Let me do this shoot. Let me be creative director. Let me market this person. Let me do some publicity, get on some media. I'm like, okay. Then I started reading up and talking to people that actually do public relations and marketing. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm learning. Now, I got that under the belt. Now I said, create the company, Clearstone Media Group, did that. And I'm like, all right, cool. Created that. Been 10 years now, officially, for
That's
CSMG.
a whole decade, baby. Decade of excellence.
And still standing, Lord, thank God. But, and then I was like, well, I'm getting a coin doing this. So, okay, music. I always got to struggle with the music part. Like, everybody, promoters wanted to pay, like, I got 500, even though me and the band cost, like, over 1,000, but you got 500, and I'm, like, singing, paying the band members. I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to make any money, but I need to make this show look good. So I sacrificed. I'm like, no, I need to eat, too. I got 2 dogs at that time. I had 2 pit bulls that needed to eat. Transfer, car to pay for, insurance. I was like, I can't be right, So the money started rolling in and doing marketing, brand, and PR. I was like, okay, all right, music. Hold on a minute.
Fact.
But I'm gonna still be in.
In that room. Yeah.
So it's okay. So I said, now I'm building up relationships with other people that the artists wouldn't have built.
They built. Yep, that's a big
So
fact.
I'm like, hey, how you doing? Okay, great. They wouldn't have, shook their hand with the artist, like, they deal with the behind the scenes folks. Because the artist moving, we moving.
Right.
So I'm like, cool. Now, calling the shots. Okay, I need this person to be there. Now they're like, oh, I respect you in that way. But they didn't. A lot of those people didn't know me for the music. So I had to.
They didn't know they was talking to the boss.
Right. Right.
They didn't realize what it was.
Yeah, so I had to circle back. Now that I circle back these days, is more of just, okay, well, now I'm doing music. Oh, I didn't know you sing. Yeah. So, now I'm calling in freaking favors. Come on now. I just got you this person, that person, right? But, so it's been good. It's been really good. But then I went into transition when COVID came. A little fast forward. COVID came that year. What was it? 2020?
Yeah.
That people didn't know what was going on. They're like, wait, cover? No, don't cover. I'm like, what we doing here?
Right.
So that came, and I was like, I'm sitting back watching what's going on in this fake news, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, she woke y'all.
And I'm like, okay, another distraction. They throwing that there, but I'm gonna look over here. Wait, what's that going on? So I started putting 2 and 2.
And you was like, let me think ahead.
Yes. And I said, okay. Next thing you know, let me buy some land. I'm buying land because I saw that people were losing their jobs and homes. I didn't buy land to be like, I'm buying land because I need to buy land for me. What? 86 acres was not for just me and my dog. You get what I'm saying? Right. It was like I was doing it because I knew that people were losing their homes and jobs. I said people with like minds will come on this land and we can live self-sustainable land.
Right.
Call it a day. Because these people, because I didn't know, I was thinking 10 steps ahead, maybe 20, and I said, if the government, whomever, they start saying, hey, you can't for the renters. You know, everybody rents.
Right.
So common areas. If you're not you're vaxxed or this, that, and the third, we're gonna, you know,
Put a halt to everything that you.
and landlords have to tell them they can't live there
Right.
because now you're walking in common areas, right? The masks don't work, all this other crap that they'll start, you know. I said maybe that might happen. I don't know, but guess what? I'm gonna go get my purchase contract, and I'm gonna go get that land. And I was just looking up. Damn, let me see where. And then I saw a good price on. I was like, what? I gotta get it. So
That's why research is key.
Yes,
Research
yes.
is key, baby.
Took me, man, when I thought about it, took me like maybe 2 months just to actually get the land of that amount for that amount of money. I'm like, oh, I gotta do it. And it's just been great. I mean, soil tested was great. Water, I have water on my land.
Right. Like.
In a river, Ostelic River.
Nice.
The beginning, so I don't have any sediments. I'm not at the end of it. I'm at
Okay,
the beginning.
that's dope.
Spring, yeah.
So you got location, that is prime location. That's
It's an
beautiful.
hour and 30 minutes from Poconos.
That's fire.
And it's 3 hours out from
Okay.
Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan. But it's cool. I mean, at the end of the day, now I'm building a mini resort.
Ooh,
I put 20
love
acres
it.
to the side for
I love it,
residential.
I love it, I love
Have
it.
5 acres available left, so does anybody know? And 1
5 acres
acre.
available left.
Yes, and 1 acre equals 43,560 square feet. You could build 3 houses on it.
That's fire.
So at the end
I
of
might
the
have
day,
to come build something on your resort for my resort too. We're gonna have to have sister resort.
listen. Okay, you know there are so these are the things, and I thought about it. So let me do the subdivision of 20 acres, so people can actually start owning some land and be able to build.
Being a part of this community. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This right here is leadership.
This is melanin excellence. It said Black History for a month. Now we got the whole year.
We are Black history. This is
Yeah,
making
this
Black
is-
history.
yes.
This is making
Fact,
locals, baby.
fact.
That's what we do. I love it. I love it. I
Thank
love it.
you.
So now, in your journey of learning all of these things and adding these things to your tool belt, what would you say are some of your favorite moments that you've just been witness to and put together?
Oh man, favorite moments. One of them just walking on the land after the contract was signed. Like, yes,
It's mine, baby.
it was like wow, you know. I and I didn't think. Well, you know, I never think that I can't do anything. It's like I did it. Like
It's just the
it
fact that it happened. Right.
It's like oh okay.
I'm that magical guy.
Oh,
Let's talk about it.
okay.
Master manifesto fact.
Yes. So the manifesto, we got so it's really what you manifest. And like I said, at the age of 12, I told myself I will not work hard like my mother did because she didn't really give me that attention that I think I needed.
Right.
You know, the sit downs with your children and all that. She was working so hard.
That, yeah, that everyday hustle. Right.
Right. And I get it. Raising 2 kids, single mom. But I was like, I don't want to do that. That's like, I wasn't like, I don't want to do that to my kids. I just didn't want to do that, period. Because I know that's strenuous. Like, oh, you don't have time for you. You know what I mean? No, if you have time for your kids, you're like, so that's what I decided. I mean, I probably worked maybe a month in one job, maybe in all my years since 15 till now, many years. But it's like
You worked one
God,
job.
like maybe 2 the most for like
On my
3. I was a makeup artist, skincare specialist at the Body Shop,
Okay.
and then after that, I tried waitressing thing. That didn't work. But it was only like for a month and a half. I was like, well, God, that was that. I don't even do that no more. So it just never worked for me, and because I told myself I was going against the grain.
That's a fact.
And I was like, but I was just trying because I was like, you know what, let me see. And then people in your ear like, you know what you need? You gotta get something. You gotta have something. I'm like, But I did it, and now I can tell people, listen, if you decide you don't want it, you just gotta move accordingly. Move how you want to move, and you can call what you want. You can't doubt. Like I lived in places that I said I was going to live. I lived in a place where people used to be like, oh, you live there, and it was like Riverdale in the Bronx.
Yeah.
So they'd be like, oh, you live there with their nose. I'm like, well, when I was there, I only used to drive by on the West Side Highway, Hudson River Drive, and I looked at it like, wow, I love this energy. I want to be there. I want to live there. I saw myself living there. It took me 18 years to move there.
Fire.
18 years. And my behind was in Riverdale.
You matured.
Where
You matured your dream, literally. 18 years.
And I looked at it. I'm like, oh my God. So, so when people say, oh, I can't, I'm like, oh, I can't be around you. I can't be around you. That's the only thing I can't do, and I won't do. Okay? We're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
So I tell people, listen, let's break the generational curse. We need to start building. We need to start forming together, coming together, and literally make things happen because the other people do.
Every time. All
different cultures, they do it.
They all do it.
Why can't we, the ones who were born here? Now I'm Jamaican and Cuban. My ancestors are from Nigeria, Osun Village.
Talk about it.
Okay.
Talk about it. Y'all know how I get.
So I got, Sierra Leonean, the Sub-Saharan African. It's all that's in my blood.
So all that melanin is in there.
Yes, sir. So now, of course, I'm going to visit there. I'm also going to be building roller skating rink in Ghana.
Asheo.
I love it.
So that's going to happen. I'm going to make sure of that. I was planning on building that. Also, it's called Infinite Skate Roller Rink. Looking at to build here. I said, you know what? New York, Putin's looking at New York. I'm out. But I'm going to Africa.
Y'all know I like her a lot. I know how I get. She on it.
So, gotta pay attention. If people they want to think how they want to think, call me what you want to call me. But you'll see when you're like, my phone doesn't work. Oh my God, how do I get out of here? Oh, I can't. I told you.
Listen, you prepared. Don't matter what anybody else doing. You prepared.
And I be trying to prepare the people, but sometimes you just that's too much luggage. You gotta be like, I can't. I gotta let it go.
Yeah, fact. You don't want to be the bag lady and break your own back.
Bag lady,
you gon' hurt your.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't a singer, but y'all know I love me some Badu.
Okay.
So like that's really some heavy jewels and heavy gems. That's just like that was just really potent. It's just like wow, like you never see. Well, you see it, but like it's more so like the underground world, right? So these the people that we call like that our Oshun energy and things like that. So like to like see a goddess like saying like, listen, I'm doing this for the nature, I'm doing this for the nation, I'm doing this for the culture. How has that changed the family dynamic in the sense of like how you're probably one of the first in your family to do something like this. How has that changed the views of everyone else? That has like the family been able to say, look, let me get on this 40 acres and a mule as well.
Yes. A lot of the family is they're a little well they're coming along. They're coming along.
Division is what I want.
Yeah, right? But my mom, she sleeps with one eye open now, so maybe not too fully. People say some people, but she got one eye, so at least one eye. See, you can walk around with the one eye. It's okay because then you're still like, let me see if that's really real. At least you're gonna inquire and you're a little aware and it's okay. But when you're like this and you're like, I don't think that's that eye plate, then I can't really do it. But my dad, he's, thank God they both still alive.
Blessings.
Yes. My dad, he got one eye. He's squinting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, but, I get it.
Yeah, so I tried, and my sister, she's my brother, he sleep, love him and all. But my sister, she's squinting with both eyes right now. Right. So, I'm working on them. But on the inner. But the outer, there's people that I've met. There's people I keep meeting people in the yes.
It's your tribe.
And I'm gonna tell you. Sometimes it's not the same old color.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. No, yeah, all skin folk ain't kim. It's energy based. Yeah, when we strip the like, not to mean to cut you off, but when we really tap into the essence of how powerful energy and the frequency levels of the vibration that you walk with, we understand that the vibrations is colors. Right, so when you tap into your vibrational field, it can be, but it's never gonna be just your people. Your people do have those low vibrations that can take away everything that your mission is trying to strive for. So like when you're like even VJ, he deals with multiple different businesses, multiple different people. He's going to the awards in Vegas, but you see the vibrational frequency, like it's really rainbow energy. It's like, yo, damn, I didn't even know you was on it like that. You got like, it's so many different people in the cannabis industry that's just like big bosses, but there's so many different races, so many different cultures. Like even me with the food, it's just so many different cultures, but it's like raising that frequency. So like I could just, but that's the thing. When that's the socialist theory, right? So that socialist theory is what really scares America, right? Because you got to think in Asia they got the communist theory, right? So that socialist theory is what the Black Panther Party was like teaching, but that's what also scared a lot of people because we had white Black Panthers too. So like that, like we don't really talk about that part, but Huey P. Newton was on to something, and he said, "Listen, I'm for the people, by the people." We are the people. However, if you can help our people genuinely, then I will have you under the core of our power. You feel what I'm saying? We're able to watch you from a distance, but if you can benefit, you can add to what we can add to, then my empire is your empire. But let me see how I can trust you.
Right. Arms distance.
Right. Fact. Long spoon, not a short one.
Exactly. I remember them long spoons. Back in the day.
No, go ahead.
You know them long skinny spoons? Where was those out of your grandmother's house?
Because she was cooking soup with a big.
It was only like my mama. She got one.
Yeah, it was like one or two.
It was never in the young homes. It was the eldest.
Yeah, they just don't make them long spoons no more. Y'all gotta come back out.
You got past the long spoon you don't buy, you inherit.
No, seriously.
That's when you start doing the family meals, then the long spoon.
No, seriously, that's a fact. That's a fact, because my mama still got my grandma pot. Like pots, like certain pots. Like my mother be like, you better not ruin my pot. And I'd be like, damn, ma, I ain't gonna use that pot.
Yeah, I ain't gonna touch that pot.
I ain't even gonna touch that pot. But like,
that pot only come out on special occasions.
But that's crazy. But you creating that pot with the land and like the marketing, like you have something to leave behind for generations to come. How does that like? How does buying land? How do you get into something like that? How do you, like, for someone watching? Where would they start?
Well, first you want to Google. Okay, Google's there.
Free.
Google me, baby.
Okay. And Google's not paying me, so but you can just put that out there. Hello. You can research how to purchase land. And what to look for before buying land. So what I did, I can tell you what I did. That's what I did. One of those two things, but it's also I've looked at how much I was looking at. I was basically kind of like, okay, what do I need? I need to make sure there's water on the land. That's the first thing. That water, because they're about to do some stuff with I've seen stuff with water. That's why get land with water on it. I don't care if it's a small ass creek. Get it. They gotta have a river on it. But if it's small creek, still get it. Solar power, definitely make sure you do that on land. But you're looking for land, you just wanted to make sure that, just price it, right? You go to finance, owner finance land.
That's a gem.
OFL.
Y'all got your notepad.
Okay? If you get owner finance land, what you do, you can keep paying on it. So say the land is, I'm just gonna throw out a number. It's $10,000.
Right.
Like one of the acres that I'm selling, all the acres are 10,000 a piece.
That's not bad.
That is not bad for 43,560 square feet.
43,000.
Okay. So, you know, and that aspect, just, you know, if it's 10,000, you say, you know what, I only have around $5,000. Okay, so this is your monthly payment, and when you're paid up, you can get your deed.
Oh,
You can pay monthly on it, around, you know, $300 to $500 a month in that range for a certain amount of time.
that's
And then, and you know, you can actually utilize the land after, you know, if you pay at least 80%. You start, you know, you can start to, you know, if you want to start building, you know, stuff like that.
Fact.
You know? So look at owner financed land.
Owner finance land. Boom. That's a gem. Boom.
Yeah.
Don DeMarco, drop them.
Okay.
Love
And
it.
sometimes you don't even have to put up 5,000. It's up to the owner of the
Yeah.
land on what. But that's my thing.
Because you want 50% down. Make sure they're
That's the
serious.
yes.
That's your.
Shit, I had to be, you know.
Listen, you do what you have to do to secure the
You
whole.
gotta
the whole
make sure.
thing.
You gotta make sure. Listen, y'all started.
Exactly. So it's really that owner finance land and just, you know, like I said, water, and if there is power, at least 600, 800 feet away from the land, like the entrance from the land to in the middle, wherever you know it is. If it's 800, that'd be great too. But if not, don't worry, solar power works.
That's fire.
Solar
Like,
energy.
so
Beautiful.
they get the land, and then who commences the building process? You?
Yeah. So what happens is I have builders and their sisters as well. They do most
she got the whole.
So there's a booklet where you can actually look at what you can actually build, and you just can't build no gingerbread house on there because I need it to be uniform. So you have different options within those selections, the 5 selections. These are the houses you can build, and these are the construction. This is construction and the builders that you were able to use
Authorized builders and stuff like that. Okay, so
That's fire. So
in house.
the houses have to. So you want the community to look a certain type of way.
Yes, we're not throwing up shacks.
Okay.
Huts.
All right.
Gingerbread.
So now, what if I want to open up like a little hotel or resort kind of thing? Do you have like?
No, I have open availability for a partnership when I'm building the mini resort.
Okay. See. Look at these
What if
things.
I want
Look
to
at
farm
these
on the
blessings.
land though?
Farming animals, no.
Oh no, animals. I mean, it's fine. I'm
You
vegan.
Yeah.
You know,
So
I ain't gonna be slaughtering no animals.
no farming of animals on the land.
Can I get a horse?
Oh yeah, now horses, yes,
Okay.
but no cows, pigs,
Yeah.
ducks, and chickens.
We gonna be vegan on the land.
Yeah.
man.
Wait. Is
They have
cannabis
all-
allowed on this land or no?
Actually, now what's open to cannabis companies, I'm opening up at least the minimum 5 to 10 acres of land, so they can actually do cultivators and growers.
Oh, that's my
actually do
whole network gonna talk to you. We gonna see. Look at these gems. I thought I was sending this week. This woman outdid me in like 20 minutes. 20 minutes. She dropped owner finance options. She dropped leases that you can build on with